You've seen a ton of baseball games. You've been involved in some pretty good comebacks this year, but how does this one kind of right with everything that was kind of going on today?
Yeah, it's a big one, obviously. The Friday night last weekend against Florida kind of had the same feeling. You know, we were down 4, and for whatever reason, I told Coach Kenny last Friday, I was like, hey, let's make sure the bullpen's going. Let's get Leighton Finley. Just had the same feeling today. For whatever reason, just felt with the wind blowing out. We had, 9, 1, 2, 3 coming up. So, Mason LaPlante had a really good at-bat to start that inning off. And that leadoff guy is always the toughest guy to get. And we saw that last night with Will Pearson with that lead. Getting that leadoff guy in the ninth is huge. And, it's just a testament to our kids. They haven't stopped fighting. And I felt like there would be a lot of runs scored today just with the wind blowing out. Both starters were really good. Liam and Smith were both really good. They kept the runs down. But just happy for our guys. We deserve it. These kids deserve it. And rest up, got a day off tomorrow, and then back to work.
We've talked a lot about the experience of guys like Connor and Parks. They have played a ton of baseball in this conference. And when you get them up in situations like this, their heart rate can slow down.
Yeah.
And they can, take good swings, wait for good pitches to hit. I mean, just kind of elaborate on that just a little bit more, kind of what that means in situations like that we're in today.
Well, you can't teach experience. I've said that a lot of times with our teams. And, go back to 2017 when we had all those talented freshmen of Shepard and Shunk and Bradley and all those guys, but they didn't have any experience. But then all of a sudden they played a bunch of 17 and 18 and 19 and 20. All of a sudden we're really, really good. So when you've got guys that have been there and done it, like you said, the heart rate slows down a little bit. You don't panic. You just take deep breaths. And then you look at Connor Tate, he had 2 strikes on him.
Yeah.
There's no panic to him.
Yeah.
No panic at all. And Parks was just up there looking for a fastball. Bibby's a fastball guy, fastball curveball, but he was just sitting dead red fastball, got it. And they both just crushed it. I didn't know if Connor was going to be high enough. But Parks, when he hit it, I thought it had a great chance. And when I saw the center fielder stop and look up, I don't know if it went over the batter's eye or not, but I felt like it had a chance off the bat. But what a great feeling. Our team is they've been through a lot, and we still got a long way to go. But I'm excited for them. They deserve it, and we'll have to move on.
Like you say, you're only as good as your next game you play, but still, this has to be it potentially could be a very big momentum deal for you guys.
That's what I told the guys out there. I said it's turned. You got to do some things to make. You got to make your breaks. You have to make your momentum, and you need to do some things to turn things around. And it's turned. Now, once you turn it, doesn't mean it's automatic. It's going to stay there. You got to keep going. So again, we got to go back to work. Play Georgia State on Tuesday. Then we go to Ole Miss this weekend. And just got to keep the momentum going. But really happy for our guys. We'll enjoy this for 24 hours and then get back to work.
Kind of a little different subject. How is Jaden Woods doing right
Good.
now?
Very encouraged. 3 days in a row, he's given the thumbs up. I feel better. He's going to throw tomorrow. And if he feels good, he'll throw again Monday and then probably bullpen Tuesday. And then we'll see. Probably won't start next weekend. But to have him available late in games, I mean, you think that's 6 innings that are gone. And so guys stepped up. And really excited for the guys that got the opportunity. Jarvis Evans.
I was about to ask you about him.
Yeah,
He's going through a lot of bad luck stuff this year.
Yeah, just didn't have a very good start to the year and was a little down on himself, to be honest with you, and didn't have a lot of confidence. And he's done a really good job of just taking a step back, taking a breath, continue to work. And he wasn't on the roster until Wednesday.
Really?
And
Okay.
he threw on Wednesday to 3 hitters and struck all 3 of them out. And we made the decision to put him on the roster just based on that. So people say what happens in practice doesn't matter. It matters. And he was actually supposed to throw 2 innings, and he threw, I think, 11 pitches and struck out 3 guys. And we stopped him. You're not throwing a second inning because you need to be ready to throw tomorrow. You're on the roster. So he got the opportunity. We put him in there, and he faced 4 lefties. The top of the 2, 3, 4, 5 are all lefties. He faced them all and got them all out, and just a great job.
Did you have anybody else available at all to pitch today after him, or was that?
Well, Pace Mercer was
there,
a righty that's behind him, and then Will Pearson and Radiance could both pitch.
Okay.
But that's what we talked about. Jarvis if we stayed tied, Jarvis was going to go back out. But yeah, we had a few guys left. But yeah, the bullpen gets short in Game 3. It always does. But I'm just happy for our guys, happy for our team.